Alrighty, hi soul family, welcome to the channel. If you are stumbling upon this video, there's a message in here for you. We have a shadow energy of the Nine of Pentacles. And off the bat, what I'm getting from this energy is Spirit is saying that you guys are reaching for what is yours. You're claiming what is yours. You're allowing yourself to receive more, even if you're still feeling a little bit like, damn, maybe I'm a little in over my head. Am I sure everything's gonna work out? You're a lot more confused than you've ever been in your life. Yeah. And when you're stumbling upon this video, Spirit is letting me know that whatever you are reaching for is within your reach. Okay, you are going to get more than you expect. It's more than you're expecting. So some of you guys may have a goal of, for example, I don't know, losing 20 pounds and you end up losing 40. That's just an example though. Maybe some of you guys are having body weight goals at this time, but I feel like a lot of you guys are recognizing that it's not about the goal, it's simply actually about the lifestyle. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is letting me know that you are claiming an abundant lifestyle. So it's not just you aiming for a specific goal, it's like you're wanting to feel good. You want your reality to feel good. You're focusing on how you feel versus external outcomes, and this is exactly why you're manifesting your dream reality. A lot of you guys are starting to realize that manifestation in the spiritual community is a lot less it's not as a lot of people are not operating through their integrity. Yeah, so a lot of people are giving you false hope as to how you can manifest fast, but you're recognizing that manifestation actually isn't a quick and fast thing. Yes, the ball gets moving and it's instant in that sense, but it's not like you will receive it overnight. Like, for example, if you're manifesting something big which requires you to transform, if there's a part of you that needs to die, that takes months, that takes years. That's shedding. You know, that it requires discipline. A lot of the manifestation community, they like to say, you know, oh, just write down the 369 method and you'll have your dream life in no time. But once you start to make a manifestation, or you put that intention out into the universe, a version of you must be shed in order for you to receive that. So a lot of you guys are recognizing that you're not doing the surface level conversations, and you're not doing the surface level readings anymore. It's like you're here to hear more as to what can I do now, the practical steps that I can take in my life now in order to shift. So I'm very proud of you guys. You're no longer like falling for everything. I feel like you guys used to click on every video that said, oh, this is how you shift overnight, this is the next 24 hours are going to be amazing. It's like now you're recognizing, listen, I know that it comes from internal shifts. Like, I can't be doing things externally expecting things to change if I'm not changing internally. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are focusing on yourself. This energy feels really good. You're letting go of limited beliefs. I feel like you guys are really looking at yourself in the mirror to see what it is I have to let go of. What is it that I'm blocking? Like, how am I blocking this manifestation? How is it, what's standing in the way of me receiving this? A lot of you guys, I get this energy where you're listening to subliminals to plant seeds in your mind in order to shift your internal, and your subconscious mind is, you're having a lot of dreams at this time that your subconscious mind is letting you know that you're letting go of. A lot of guilt, a lot of shame, a lot of ways that you see yourself. Because a lot of you guys, you're finding back your spark again is what I'm getting. It's like, before, maybe like you were dealing with a lot of people who always tried to dim your light, like you just couldn't be happy around them, and right now you're in a very protective energy. I feel like Spirit's very protective of you, because it's like this new world that you're birthing, it's requiring a completely different version of you, and you're going to be surrounded by a completely different people. There's like this emphasis on just you being completely different, honestly. You know, like a year from now, you're not going to recognize that version of you, you know, and this is because you guys are planting the healthy seeds that you need to in your garden. So when it's time for you to pick from it, when it's time for you to see your harvest, it's coming from a healthy place. Yeah, so the Eight of Pentacles, you're working very hard, but not only are you working very hard, so the Eight of Pentacles, you're not only are you working very hard, but Spirit's letting me know that you are also taking care of yourself. You're writing down your thoughts. You're really just very tapped into your inner world. I get that a lot of you guys are also, you could also be like cycle syncing. Maybe you guys are also like aligning your body with the moon, tapping more into your witchy side. A lot of you guys are embracing that magic that's within you. Maybe you grew up believing that, you know, witchcraft and mixing certain herbs, or some of you guys could also be smoking certain herbs, that it was like a sin, for example, or like, you know, it's just something you shouldn't be doing. But you're recognizing your own personal power to change your reality, to shift your life, to make shit happen. Okay, you're no longer waiting for like a magical like 369 method. And not to say that these methods don't work, but you're recognizing that you have to be in alignment with it in order to see the growth that you want to see manifest, you know? And a lot of you guys are coming out of a very dark time, and I feel like you're really just like learning to love yourself with no one else watching. So you're not trying to prove yourself. Like, for example, if you go on a 10K walk, you're not posting it. You're allowing yourself to be like, I'm proud of me. I don't need the world to see or validate it. So we have the Magician card. So you guys are manifesting a whole new world, but I feel like right now you guys are in the stage where you're letting go of limited beliefs and you're proving to yourself that you can, that I can do this. A lot of you guys could be starting your morning with positive affirmations as well, as what I'm hearing. Yeah, I feel like you guys, I'm getting this energy where some of you guys might be trying to manifest a community, but maybe you're having, right now you're shedding layers where you put walls up. A lot of you guys run from connections because in the past people have done you very dirty. So maybe now you're operating from a place where you're like, I'm not too sure if I can trust anyone. Like you're not too sure if you can trust anyone, if you're on the level to bring anybody else into your life. And I'm letting you know right now that that's perfectly okay. Wherever you are right now, that's perfectly okay. If the world has broken your trust, it's going to take some time for you to rebuild that trust again, and that's okay. And that could be the reason why a lot of you guys are in hermit mode, really just pouring into yourself, loving on yourself, building that self-confidence, so that if somebody does come into your life and they're not for you, you can simply walk away. We can't control what other people do. We can only control ourselves. And when we know our own worth, it's easy for us to walk away as soon as we see the red flags, versus sticking around and waiting to see maybe this person will change, or maybe they're not who they're showing me that they are. That's coming up for a reason. So let's grab some more cards, my darling. Yeah, these are the first cards that Spirit are showing me. Okay, let's cleanse it. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to say to this collective that's viewing this video? Any other messages for this collective? Any other messages for this collective? All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, any other messages for this collective? What else do you want to say to this collective? Okay. Love and communicate. So for some of you guys who are in a relationship, Spirit's letting me know that it's time for you to communicate to your lover whatever it is that's been on your heart. A lot of you guys may have been through a lot where people say that, you know, your emotions are too much or you're doing too much. So a lot of you guys, what I'm getting is the energy where it's like your love connection could feel a lot deeper if you allow it to be. If you allow yourself to be more vulnerable and communicate how you're actually feeling. The people who are meant to stay in our life, they will. You know, a lot of the times we build it up in our heads that people are going to react poorly to what we've said or what we're going to say because of how people have reacted in the past. We don't give the person in our life the chance to show us different. We're putting them on judgment for something that other people have done to us previously. So in order for you to allow yourself to experience the love that you guys want, because I get this energy where this collective that I'm speaking to, you don't want a surface level love. You don't. You want someone who you can communicate with, who you can talk for hours, stay up late talking for hours, and they really get you on a soul level, like a soul mate. And in order for you to receive this love, you have to be open and vulnerable. Okay, so I feel like a lot right now is coming up for you guys to recognize, in what ways am I not allowing myself to be vulnerable? So that's just like for you to sit with, you know. You've been doing a lot of journaling, so I feel like, you know, eventually you'll come up with what you need to release or let go of in order for you to allow other people in. But if that's not where you're at right now, that's perfectly okay. These are just the messages that are coming through, and I'm channeling those. Let's get a card from my other deck, my oracle deck. So it says the universe has a plan for me. Guys, this is like what I'm thinking about from the beginning, where it's like a lot of you guys, I feel like God is trying to show you your worth at this time. A lot of you guys, you're in this hermit mode for you to simply fall back in love with you, because I feel like you spend majority of your life just being in survival mode. So a lot of you guys are coming down off of that. Like, you're lowering your cortisol. Like, I feel like your stress levels are lowering. A lot of you guys could be listening to sound bath healing at this time, frequencies that calm your nervous system. But it's like you spent your entire life feeling lesser than, people dimming your light, you just not feeling good enough. And I feel like in this season, Spirit wants you to honor the period that you're in, because this one is dedicated to you. This storyline is dedicated to you, my darling. Okay, like no one else but you. It's not about anybody else, it's really just about you. So in what ways can you put yourself on a pedestal more in your reality at this time? So a lot of you guys, I feel like you're starting to recognize that manifestation has become so toxic for you in your life. Like, before, you were so hyper fixated on outcomes, and now it's just like Spirit wants you to be okay with where you are. Like, really just recognize what this present moment is trying to teach you. It's trying to teach you to slow down and have moments of pause, of stillness, and recognizing that you are worthy now, not because of what you can give to others. You spent your entire life giving until the brakes fell off. Okay, and a lot of you guys, your Spirit is ready to align you with people who are also givers, but you have to heal that wounded healer inside of you. A lot of you guys have to recognize that you are worthy for just being you. You don't have to fix anybody. That's not your job. Okay, let's see. I feel like a lot of us misunderstand what it means to be a healer. We think that it means that we have to fix other people, but it simply means that you hold the light for them, and it's up to them to see it or use it, but it's not up to you to do the healing for them. A lot of you guys have had people in your life who has used your own energy to help them heal, and it left you feeling drained and depleted. But you had to learn your own worth. You had to go through that lesson for a reason, because a lot of you guys are manifesting things that the version of you have to be able to hold it in a healthy way. You can't sacrifice yourself in order for you to receive this manifestation. That's never how Spirit wanted you to receive it. You guys have really beautiful souls. You're very loving, you're very caring, and Spirit was never going to sacrifice you for whatever materialistic thing that you thought that you really wanted. I feel like a lot of you guys are coming to terms that maybe I'm not too sure if I even want this anymore. All I know is I want to feel good. I want my life to feel good, and I'm tired of all the pressure that's on my life. And you're recognizing in what ways you've been putting that pressure on yourself. So let's see. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Any other messages? I will not compare myself to others. So I feel like a lot of you guys are stop doing that when it comes to your manifestation. A lot of you guys are wondering, why is everybody else receiving their manifestations before me? But it's like, it's different. It is so different. Like, we see other people like going viral and doing all these things, and you're just like, oh well, I'm posting content, why am I not on that level? And it's like, well, if you had gotten it sooner, you wouldn't be able to hold it, you wouldn't be able to sustain it, because you didn't have the worth, you didn't love yourself, one, and two, you always reached burnout. A lot of you guys were not prioritizing yourself. So if God gave you more, imagine where you'd be right now. If God gave you more than what you had right now and you were already burning out, imagine where you'd be. So a lot of you guys are recognizing not comparing yourself to others, because there's a reason why you're in this specific reality that you are in right now. I feel like right now Spirit just wants you to enjoy the stillness before you receive more. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to receive more. You guys are letting go of that lack mentality. Like, if I can't have it now, then I'll never get it. Alrighty. Let's close off with a mindful message as to how you can remain mindful at this time. So we have get focused. To attract what I want, sorry, it's out of frame. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for 1 minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. What I would do, how I'd react, and who I'd tell. I picture it all. Through my continual alignment with my desires, they begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. So I'm hearing this download where, so Joe Dispenza talks about this, but it's like where you create like a video of your affirmations as to what you want your dream reality to look like and feel like. So for example, say you want a luxury lifestyle, maybe you look up images as to for a luxury lifestyle, and then you create that and you put I am affirmations in your own voice over this, and you watch your movie on a daily basis. So maybe you watch it once a day for 30 days straight and feel that shift, feel that energy, because it's not that your brain can't shift with just visualizing it, but if you give your brain something to look at, for example, with your voice, it knows exactly what it is that you're trying to bring into your reality. I don't know too much about this, but this is the download that's coming through. A lot of you guys could resonate with Joe Dispenza. Maybe you read his books, but that's what Spirit's calling me to share with you guys, and that could be something that you do to manifest for the next 30 days, bringing in the energy that you want to feel in your reality, because it's all about feeling, guys. It's not just about what you see on the outside, because if you have everything on the outside but you don't feel good internally, your reality will it's not going to be much different than it is now, even if you got everything you wanted. So Spirit's trying to call your attention to that. Allow your internal world to feel good, at peace. Let's see what cards fell on the floor. So we have playful and hold it lightly. So Spirit saying, in order for you to be more mindful at this period of time when this video is finding you in this chapter, in order for you to remain mindful in this chapter, Spirit is saying that you need to be more playful. You need to remember that those who come into your life to teach you a lesson, they were simply there for a season and a reason. Okay, so right now you guys are not in, I don't get the feeling that you're in a cycle where people are coming into your life temporarily anymore. I feel like you're in the cycle where you're doing the cleanup after being slapped around, dragged through the mud, fighting for your life. Like, this is what I'm getting. And Spirit saying to invite more playful energy into your reality. A lot of you guys used to listen to music that made you feel good, and you stopped after going through a heavy betrayal or a major heartbreak. But it's like Spirit saying that bring back in that energy. The higher your vibration, the better you're gonna feel. So it's not even like, I'm getting this energy where it's like raising your vibration for you, not for the sake of your manifestations, but for you. Okay, you want to wake up in the morning and be happy to be here, then do things for yourself that brings in that energy. Okay, stop waiting for external things to come into your reality in order for you to feel good or happy. So that's coming up. So allow your inner child in more, allow yourself to play more. And those are my messages for you, my darling. If you stay till the end and this message does resonate, comment a, I don't even know if there's a roller skate. Okay, so if you stay till the end and this message does resonate, comment a I emoji to let me know that you're not going to be comparing your journey to other people's journeys anymore. You're allowing yourself to be more playful. You're allowing yourself to just really be in the season that you're in right now without trying to change or force anything. You're simply just manifesting from a place of flow. Okay, you're letting go to grow. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.